Is anyone sleeping here? It will be silly on my part to ask this question, at least at Toastmasters level, at this hour. But if you are not sleeping, please make sure that the person next to you is not sleeping. Otherwise, you will be ending up lending your shoulder, like I used to do. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and future Toastmasters. Back in India, I used to commute a lot between home and work, in bus, train, using public transportation. After coming to this great country, I did not get any chance. Maybe it's due to lack of public transportation here. Talking about public transportation, my old mom sitting in India still thinks that America is a poor country. How can a country that cannot afford a reasonable public transportation system can call itself as a developed nation? That is his reasoning. It is altogether different story. So coming to our commute, during my commute, on many occasions, I used to remind the guy who is sitting next to me, "Sir, this is my shoulder." Then this guy will slowly open his eyes and, "Oh, I'm sorry. I did not get enough sleep overnight. So I'm sorry." So after a few seconds, again, he will do the same. Instead of finding my shoulder, he will find some other head and do the same. And he will start sleeping. Recently, here, me and my wife got a mail from my son's math teacher. On seeing this mail, my wife was so happy. "Oh, my son is getting time to sleep. At least now he finds some time to sleep." Sleeping. I was so upset. Sleeping. Why is he sleeping? Where is he sleeping? He is sleeping in the class. The mail said, "Your son is sleeping. Come and see me. WhatsApp." So I'm so upset. But we can understand what my son is going right now. He is in senior year. He has been working on his academics. He has been working on his after-school programs. Then he started going to go and work on his pet project, that is robotics. By the time he comes back home, it is 9:30, 10. Then he eats some food, then start working on his homework. He hardly gets 5 to 6 hours of sleep. So people like my son and the guy who is finding someone's shoulders to sleep are not alone. Study says in America, an alarming rate of 70% of the people are not getting minimum required amount of sleep. That is minimum 7.5 hours of sleep. For kids, it should be 10 to 15 hours. But they are not getting the enough sleep. So what's the reason now? It may be due to work pressure, family pressure, career pressure, or it may be because of changing late night culture, or it may be due to too much caffeine, too much big lines standing on the Starbucks, or maybe due to the bedroom TV. That may be the reason. Even if you miss a single hour of sleep at night, so you are paying the price. You are physically impacted. Your mood and your energy and your agility, your coordination, everything is going down. It's all has negative impact. So what is the fix for this? People are immediately going for some quick fixes. Just do some exercise, or again going and falling on the caffeine. Even though there are some researches going on right now, like what it is called wakefulness producing stimulants. We are creating wakefulness producing stimulant just to reduce the minimum number of hours required for your sleep. All these things are in the research stage. It will take some time to come. Till such time, what we need to do? See, sleep is an intimate thing. Our body and minds are different. What works for me may not work for you or may not work for you. So we have to make some kind of adjustment. We can make adjustment in your food patterns or in your work schedules, or you can work on your behavioral change. Then you can find some kind of improvement in your sleep patterns. If taking cue from this kind of activities, we started working on our son's schedule. We started going through his schedule. So we found out, okay, what are the certain areas he can reduce it. There are some overlapping areas. Other things he can cut back. So we started working on the schedule. We gave him some extra sleep hours. Now we are seeing some positive impact on his schedules, on his sleeping patterns. But of course, we are yet to get the confirmation from Mr. Watson. So if we are able to invest some time on the sleep, so if we increase our quantity, the sleep quantity, then we can see some improvement in our performance level, in our coordination level, in the work. We can see, we will be able to perform better at work, at home, as well as at Toastmaster meeting. Mr. Toastmaster.